Hi, tonight we're going to do a little video on operant and classical conditioning. Operant conditioning is conditioning where you are associating something with something else. So, for example, Tyson associates these plastic bags with cookies. And when I get him out of the fridge, he's pretty eager, and right now he's just looking at the cookies. Also, when I put the lanyard on that has the clicker, he associates that with training and comes. I didn't ask him to come, he just came because it got out. And then also, now he's just wondering what to do, but he wants to be good, so we lie down, right? So he's making those choices because he associates this time with training, I think. Classical conditioning is slightly different in that it's not voluntary behavior. So it's typically Pavlov's dogs were slobbering when the bell went off for food, and they didn't control that. It was just like a reaction that they had while the food was happening. So we'll see if we can show you some operant behavior. Hi. You ready, Ty? So it would be positive reinforcement if I asked him to do something and I gave him a treat. Right? So sit. Tyson, sit. Good. And there you go. It would be negative reinforcement if I wanted him to sit and I pushed at his hindquarters or pushed him down into the sit. That would be negative reinforcement. It actually doesn't work for a lot of dogs, I found, because he never understood that. So we never did it that way, and I was training to lure at the time, so I'm kind of glad I didn't do it that way because his back end's a little messed up and you don't need to be pushing on an older dog. And then if I was to talk about positive punishment, that is things that happen when something else happens, a punishment that happens because of a behavior. So we're in the backyard, and if Tyson barks at that gate, we figured out that Tyson's very afraid of water. So, and he doesn't call back yet. We don't have recall yet. We're working on it. So to get him off the gate when he's barrier barking, we use this. And we don't normally even have to squirt him. We normally just have to aim it at him. In the house, I have a bigger one that's more visible, that I have 8 of these little suckers around just to point at them. And I wouldn't do some of the other things that they say for positive punishment, like kneeing them in the chest. My mother loves that trick when the dog jumps up, but that doesn't seem nice to me. Or being pulled around by your neck rather than asked to come. And negative punishment is when if the dog jumps up, you would turn away so that you're not giving them the attention, or you would walk away if they were being too rough with you. Or sometimes I'm going to try to film what I do for Tyson's timeout. If we're not somewhere, he's in the house, I'll take him away from me for a minute for a timeout. But if he's not in the house and we're out doing something, his timeout is just that I cover up his eyes with both hands. And then I think that would fit in the category of negative punishment. But it's kind of like taking away their choice to look at something. He doesn't like it very much, but he submits to it, and I find it gives us a better reaction, then the positive punishment doesn't decrease the behavior, and it seemed to make him anxious after. And if we just do negative punishment, he just says, okay, maybe that's the cause and effect, right? I barked at the man with the beard. I got a timeout and I didn't see anything for 2 minutes, and I got held up. Maybe I should think about not doing that. Right, Mai Tai? You want to do some things for Cookies?